Genetic engineering. What is genetic engineering? Genetic engineering is the direct manipulation of an organism's genome by introducing a gene from another organism to give it a desired characteristic. It is a form of biotechnology that allows specific traits to be transferred between different species. How genetic engineering works: basic steps. A gene for the desired characteristic is identified and isolated. The gene is cut out using enzymes, restriction enzymes. The gene is inserted into a vector, usually a plasmid or virus. The vector transfers the gene into the cells of the target organism. These cells replicate, producing organisms with the new gene. The organism is now genetically modified, GM. Examples of genetic engineering in plants: GM crops resistant to insect attack, for example, Bt corn. Crops resistant to herbicides, weedkillers. Crops engineered for longer shelf life or increased yield. Golden rice, modified to produce vitamin A to prevent blindness. In bacteria genetically engineered to produce human insulin for diabetes treatment. In humans, future use, research into using genetic modification to treat inherited disorders, for example, cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy. Gene therapy is an area of active exploration. Benefits of genetic engineering: increased food yield for growing populations. Crops can be made disease, drought, or pest resistant. Reduces need for pesticides and herbicides. Useful substances like insulin can be produced quickly and cheaply. May help eliminate genetic disorders in the future. Risks and concerns: possible long-term health effects of eating GM foods are not fully known. Genes may spread to wild plants, affecting biodiversity. Could create superweeds resistant to herbicides. Ethical concerns about tampering with nature. Expensive and could limit access in poorer countries. Ethical discussion tip: always acknowledge both scientific potential and public/social concerns. Example 6 mark question: describe the process of genetic engineering and give one benefit and one potential concern about its use in agriculture. Model answer: genetic engineering involves transferring a gene from one organism into another. The desired gene is cut using enzymes and inserted into a vector, such as a plasmid, which transfers it into a target organism's cells. A benefit is that crops can be engineered to be resistant to pests, reducing the need for pesticides. A concern is that the long-term effects of eating genetically modified food are not fully understood and may impact human health or biodiversity.